a walk with my son. That day, I decided to take my son out for a walk. It was a beautiful, mild afternoon with a warm, gentle breeze. My son sat in his stroller, giggling and smiling. He was in such a good mood. I thought, why not go a little farther today? That was my first mistake. As I pushed the stroller and chatted with my son, I felt completely content. Happy even. After a while, we reached a park, a bit farther than the one we usually go to. There were some small children, maybe between 2 and 4 years old, playing in the sandbox. Just a little way off, a few women sat on a bench, engrossed in conversation. Probably the children's mothers. It was an ordinary park scene. Ordinary, right? But something caught my eye. The children in the sandbox. What were they burying with their shovels? I squinted, trying to make it out. From where I stood, I couldn't see clearly. Curiosity got the better of me, so I pushed the stroller slowly closer, trying not to seem too obvious. That's when I saw it. A man's hand. Or at least it looked like a man's hand. No, I must be imagining things, right? I told myself I was just seeing things, but I kept moving closer. There it was, unmistakably, a man's hand. My head started to spin, and a wave of nausea hit me. Just then, my son's sudden cry snapped me out of it. I turned around, and what I saw froze me in place. The women who had been sitting on the bench, the mothers, were now gathered around my son's stroller, grinning. They had put a thumbtack in my son's hand, and one of them was squeezing his tiny fist around it. Thankfully, his hand healed, but I swore I would never return to that park again. Just thinking about it still gives me chills. Later, I did some digging and found out that the husband of the woman who had been clutching my son's hand is still missing to this day.